All right, collectors, thanks for joining me today, March 24th, 2023, for all of the deals, steals, trades, and pickups we got this week. Now, I mean, this is a big haul. I've got like 2, maybe 3 rounds of stuff. The number one culprit was all the deals I found. The number 2 culprit is Hasbro murdering my wallet. And number 3, I have a weak will sometimes with these toys, man. Anyways, yeah, let's get into this. I'm going to be as expeditious as possible. Apologies for it going out so late in the day today. I wanted to get that Humvee review finished up. Go check that out. It was released earlier today. I think it's a fantastic vehicle. But anyways, you'll see the pros and cons there. Check in the link of that video as well for the, if you want to buy it, I put a link in there where to go and stuff. So, also I want to address one small thing, one little tiny thing before we get going here. I had an individual, reach out to me, a random internet person, and say, hey, I don't approve of how many action figures you're buying and what specific ones you're picking up. Next time, go ahead and run those through me so that I can approve. Yeah. Hey, no. No. You can, I will send you a sack of cow turds for you to approve. I will not be, come on, guys. I mean, seriously. Spend the money, spend your budgeted money, again, being responsible for what we buy. Spend your budgeted money where you want to. Your bills are paid, your mortgage is paid, your family's taken care of. Who is this random internet person to tell you where and when to spend your money? And you know what? I'm gonna call this out. I'm not gonna say any names or nothing. But his complaint was that I bought one too many of these. Now, if you remember, these figures came out, I believe, in October of 2022 and sat on the shelf peg warming for over a year now, almost a year and a half. So guess what? No, I'm going to buy as many of these as I feel like it because everybody had the chance to buy it. And I want to buy it because I want to put together a pack of wolves. And if I have snake eyes left over, well, I'll do whatever the flippity flam flip I want to do with them. I mean, seriously, sometimes the unadulterated gall of individuals to let people know how they should behave and how they should be doing. What country are you from? What planet are you from where you think you can insinuate yourself into another person's business or buying habits and, apply your will to them? What planet are you on, buddy? Anyways, like I say, guys, don't get it. That person was not having a good time with the hobby, and he was letting somebody else's, happiness interfere with his. Do what makes you happy. Do it responsibly. Don't go around forcing your will on other people. It's not going to turn out great. And it's definitely, I'm not going to care, because if anybody has the right to buy whatever flip flam he wants, it's me and all the other veterans who put their buttocks on the line for the right of everyone to pursue liberty, life, and happiness. So yeah, I'm going to buy whatever I want. Now, that's not to say I agree with, all the hoarding and scalping. I don't. But again, this figure that I bought 3 of sat on the shelf for over a year. If you didn't get it, that's your fault. Anyways, guys. Okay, back to the, happy part. I got a smile on my face. I just did a review and shared that whole Humvee thing with you guys. I had a fun time. And I had some great time picking up toys this week. So anyways, let's get down to it. And let's start off with the stuff that made that guy upset. Buddy, don't get upset. If it makes you sad, don't do the hobby anymore. Just get out. So I got 1, 2, 3 snake eyes. And guess what? I may get another one. Probably not, but I've got my fill. I've already got my 12 wolves, and I think I need a dozen to make a pack. Anyways, let me put these right here. I picked them all up at Ross for $11.99, and Russ helped me pick up a couple as well. So the other thing that I picked up at Ross, and I have some a really good idea for this, and I'm trying to move fast through this. I'm moving on. Is this Lightyear looking drone thing, and I'm going to make this into a Cobra drone. That's going to be chasing the Joes, chasing them down into the ground. That's what I want to do with this guy. I'm going to paint this up. It looks amazing. It looks mean, right? That's what I'm going to do with that. Another custom there. And it was only, if you find it, I might get another one, $3.99. I mean, I'm never afraid of putting some paint on it and getting a little bit dirty. Again, we always start with the deals, and I've been buying a lot of deals. I've been finding a bunch of deals. $14.99, got it for the head sculpt, and the Captain America's all right. Axe Woves, another Mandalorian, $5.99, great deal on this. Like I said, I'm a little upset with Star Wars, but again, I'm going to always enjoy the Star Wars of my childhood, and I really did like The Mandalorian, and I like the Book of Boba Fett. And I like Rogue One. There are some movies of Star Wars that I'm going to continue to enjoy because they bring joy to my life. Some of the movies I may not like. So, I mean, it's almost like every franchise, right? I just finished watching Ghostbusters. No spoilers, but anyways, go watch it. Make up your own mind. All right. Here we go. But like in every franchise, there's good ones and bad ones. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Another shout out to my good friend Pedro, who helped me score these two. I really like these guys for army building, scrap irons, and I like those little drones when the missile sets and the effects. Oh wait, I should have gotten permission from that dude. I don't want to run afoul of the random internet bag of turds that told me what to buy and what not to buy. Yeah, right. Yeah, I picked up two of these. So $20. Thank you, Pedro, for that tip, that hot tip, and getting me out there. Also, I found these two at Ollie's. Boom, $3.99. These will make great diorama sets. Picked up a couple of these. Fantastic pickups there. Boy, we're stacking up quick. I'm gonna have to get another round going here. Let's see, we're not done yet. I found this particular Transformer. I think it was a fan channel exclusive for $8.99. Anyways, I saw it. I looked him up online. Because you can't tell what's in here. I like the little van he turns into. I forgot who he is though. He's modeled after somebody else, but yeah, I picked it up. Why not? You know, $8.99 for a cool channel, exclusive. I'm gonna pick it up. So. Got that deal. Oh man, so much stuff here. And other deals, $7.99 for Trey Young at Ollie's as well. And now Jay Morant, $7.99 starting lineup. These figures, if you guys know, $50 initially for those figures. $50. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to pick those up. They make great custom fodder, and they're very well articulated. Hasbro just didn't have an idea on who to market those to. It's not the same crowd, Hasbro, but I don't know if you've learned your lesson or not. Probably not. But anyways, and this is weird. I ordered this when it first came up for sale. I think I ordered it for, I want to say $28 or something like that, because it was up on clearance or something. And this was it here, the 2-pack, the female 2-pack. This is a great exclusive, fantastic. And especially because you got all those wonderful head sculpts and these two masks. Love it. And these females are highly articulated. So I couldn't turn it down. This is how you do female action figures. Hasbro, please continue to do this. Don't skimp on us. I don't know why they weren't selling as well as I think they should have, but I picked up one, to basically, number one, I don't need to show my support for an action figure when it's well done and it's got all this value included. This is just a great, great little pack. The thing that was weird about it is that it was in transit for like 3 weeks. I literally forgot about it and then it showed up. How does it get in transit for 3 weeks at FedEx? I don't know. Anyways, it showed up. I'm happy. I didn't get a chance to complain to Hasbro. FedEx, I guess, goofed up, lost it somewhere, and then found it again. Anyways. All right. One last deal that I got really excited about. And this one, I have one mint on card that's hanging up on my wall, but this one I'm going to open. And that is the 89 Batwing. Yes. I was very excited when I found this at Ross. It's got a little bit of a, screw up here, but that's fine. I'm going to open the package, so I don't care. Let's get down to the regular pickups. Woo! This is a pretty penny. All right, let's get into it. Number one, just came through the door yesterday was, look at that, Scarlet Spider over there, Scarlet Spider here. I'm collecting these to put them all on the wall. I've got them up along the wall right now. And a personal challenge, boom, Jean Grey. Thank you so much, Cowboy, for telling me where this was, and another hot tip that came in just in the nick of time to pick her up. My challenge is complete. I found all of the Xmen 97 wave out in the wild. Fantastic. Loving it. Okay. What else did we find? Well, you guys saw that big shipper that I found. If you saw my last video, I guess it was midweek. I saw the shipper. I posted it up online. Cowboy actually went out there to that particular store, and I think he picked up a Stone Cold and a regular version of this guy, the Paul Bear. I think it's just hilarious to me that I pick up. I'm looking for the one guy who's not a wrestler. So anyways, let's see what else came. This came through the door just yesterday as well. Wow. This, I wasn't expecting this. I love this iconic cover with Wolverine on it, as is the Brood. I actually have this comic book, and it is amazing. It is an amazing cover. Lilandra, I don't care about so much, but anyways, just glad I picked that up. All right, guys, I had to take a quick dinner break there. Again, I apologize for such a late wrap up here for the week, but let's continue with the other great things that came through the door. Late today, literally just delivered a bunch of G.I. Joe Classified. We got Franklin Airborne Tall Tree. Very nice. We've got a Techno Viper. Actually, we've got a couple of Techno Vipers. I better make sure and check with that guy to make sure I can buy that many. I don't want to upset him. Joke. And I also picked up I missed this one when it first came out. So I was on the ball this time when it came out, and actually I've had a knockoff version of this since, gosh, I don't know, like a few years ago, because I wasn't going to pay the $300 for it. But I'm so happy that Mafex reissued, or Mafex reissued, I don't know, Venom once more, and got us a Ben Reilly as well. So I'm very excited about these two. Outstanding. Boy, my bank account murdered. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh yes, how can we forget? Late today as well, these are two of my most favorite characters. I had both of these. As a matter of fact, I have both of these in my vintage display case right now as we speak. I have one of them with all of his accessories, thanks to my little brother. But then I also have another one with not so much of it. This one is incomplete, Mr. Quick Kick, but I still have the one from my childhood. So he just came in through the door. And Mr. Big Boa is complete. I have everything, the vintage one, so from my childhood. There were some pieces that were missing, but managed to get those back in through the door and complete him for the vintage collection. And also I got the most ridiculous G.I. Joe Classified. This has got to be the most ridiculous one, but hey, you know what? G.I. Joe is about having fun. It's not necessarily always real and true to life. I mean, the climate control machine, come on. So what we have here is none other than Metalhead. You're going to really fire off those rockets off your private areas so dear to your head and your, yeah, no. Anyways, it's just a fun figure to have. It's G.I. Joe. Now, for the coup de grace or whatever, the coup d'etat, the fantastic piece that we found this weekend. Here we go. To my shock and to my utter dismay, these figures were found in the wild just after they were announced. If you watched my video, you know what they were. Boom! Bison and Dalsum. Picked them up yesterday, as a matter of fact. Mr. Art, I found an extra one of these. They'll be coming your way. So there we go. Those were the pickups. Now, here we go. On to the news. Okay, let's get down to the news. Number one, we always start with my bread and butter on the news, and that is G.I. Joe Classified. We just got confirmation that Blowtorch and Road Pig would be released in the classified line. They are in the pipeline, and I'm more excited about Road Pig than I am about Blowtorch, because he's part of the Dreadnoughts and the Thunder Machine, all that stuff. I'm actually very sure that the Thunder Machine is going to be a regular release. I think they've already confirmed that. Blowtorch, meh. I mean, he's on that level, same as Barbecue. I'm probably going to buy one, maybe two of him. Just one to rock, one to stock. Just keep it on hand. Just because the G.I. Joe line is the only line, as I've said earlier, that I'm a completist about. Everything else, not so much. It can go or it can come, but the G.I. Joe line, gotta catch them all like Pokemon. All right. Moving along, I was really excited to see that Gridiron put out a roll cage adapter / kit for the new Vamp. That's gonna allow. I have a ton of these weapon systems. Well, not a ton. I have quite a few weapon systems from Gridiron, and now I'm happy to report I can switch them all out. I have all kinds of stuff that I can put on the Vamp now and mount to it. So I'm really excited about that new roll cage adapter kit that you could put on it. Love it. Gridiron killing it again with that little adapter set. I'm excited about it. Also, a little company or a guy called PixisDesigns, here's his logo, here's his Etsy store, has put out a Vamp door and roof kit, kind of like the Gold Wing doors on the Vamp. Very similar to another vehicle that's probably in the pipeline as well, Cobra Stinger. So, I don't know. I bought 3 Vamps. Maybe one of them will turn into a Cobra Stinger. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I really like it. I ordered it. Here's a picture of what it looks like with them installed. I'm excited about it. Apparently, he was pretty diligent about mine. I ordered them on, I believe it was Thursday, and he shipped them out by Friday. So he's pretty quick about it. So I'm excited to get those in. And then we have this. I'm just not excited about any of this. I'm not excited about this Imperial March to Nowhere. I don't want those helmets. I've already got the R2-D2 that I want. I don't know who these other characters are. The new trailer did not excite me. I'm kind of over it, I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to enjoy Star Wars for what Star Wars is or was to me as a child. And again, if anything comes along that maybe I'll enjoy, I'll watch that too. But I'm just not excited about it anymore as I was. They also came out with this Star Wars 3-pack. I think it's an Amazon exclusive. A third of these figures can be found at my Ollie's for pennies on the dollar or whatever. I don't know. The Thrawn was sitting at my store at Ollie's. Vader, I mean, I've already got like 4 or 5 different Vaders. I'm done, and I've already got about 3 or 4 different Grievouses. I don't need any more. I don't know. I'm not going to be picking any of that up. So it's unfortunate that it's come to this. No new ideas. I'm just not excited about it as I used to be. So too bad. The new Mezco Big Bad Toy Store Ghost Rider exclusive. It's a pricey item. I actually have the first one of these that they did, the more modern, leathery looking one. I really dig it. The only problem with the Ghost Rider, this Mezco Ghost Rider, is that the head is affixed. It's like stuck in place. He can look left and right, but he can't look up or down or nothing like that because of that little light function that he has inside of it, the little glowy stuff. They couldn't figure out how to how to articulate that well. So, you know, he's just kind of, it's not static. He can look left and right, but he can't look up or down or nothing like that. So I guess you could bend his waist to make him look like he's looking up or down. I won't be ordering this one. This one's a little bit too much on the comic book side for me, but I'm sure some of you guys will appreciate it and will definitely be ordering it. It is pricey though. As I remember, mine was about $250, and this one is no different. I think it's going to be about the same. You know, it's got lights and sounds and all that great stuff. I like mine, but you know, I don't know about this one. This one's just too much. All right, Jakks Pacific is putting out. I was really excited when I saw this because I'm a big Streets of Rage fan. I like side scrollers. I'm super excited about that Cobra game that we talked about a couple of days ago or a couple of weeks ago. Oh, I'm so excited about that. I can't wait to get that on my arcades. I have some arcades out in the game room. I'll be putting that game out there, the Cobra, the new G.I. Joe game that's coming out. But anyway, Streets of Rage, they got this new figure, Axel. I think these are 4-inch figures. I'm still picking these up just for the nostalgic value, and that freaking packaging looks fantastic. I love it. It's so simple. It's awesome. It's very Master System feeling. So anyways, that and Altered Beast, the werewolf from it, I'm very excited about that. I'll be picking those up. I hope they continue to do some more Sega stuff like this. This is great. Way to go. I don't care if they're 4-inch figures. I think there's so much nostalgia here pulling at me that I'm just going to get those. This is a little bit out of order, but what I saw is 5K Toys. I don't know who the maker of this. I think it's called YK Toys. I don't know. But 5K Toys website has a new Pit Not Pit gray version, the deluxe super version. I'll be ordering this one as soon as it's available. I'm very excited about it. Can't wait to get it. Can't wait to pre-order it. I'll fight you for it. So I really like it. Masterverse, they have this new Horde character. I don't know. I'm a little bit confused here. Why would they decide to release this Masterverse figure that's a troop builder in a very exclusive setting? Maybe somebody in the comments can let me know. But you know, I would imagine you'd want this guy to be out there at retail in droves because it's an army builder, right? But apparently it's a Mattel's creation, something or other. I don't know. But I like it. I've always been kind of I like the Horde, and I don't know. I just like this particular figure. It shows him here without his helmet on, which is interesting. I wonder if that's underneath there. I don't know. We'll see when we get it. The other interesting thing that came out this week was McFarlane has this new line called Music Maniacs. At first I was like, this better not be no freaking statues because he can keep all that junk. But upon closer inspection, it looks like these figures have some articulation. Now, being as they are musicians and they're not, David Lee Roth doing karate kicks and Van Halen, I'm okay with some articulation on these. They don't have to be Spider-Man or nothing, but I need some articulation. And hey, Alice Cooper and Ozzy Osbourne, gosh, I grew up with those two guys. I grew up with those two knuckleheads. They are amazing, amazing artists. They were a part of my childhood growing up, probably much to the chagrin of my parents. But I don't know. I like them. And if they are articulated, I'll be picking those up. I dig it. Good job on these McFarlanes. Now, what I was happy to hear about, but then I was very disappointed, was that McFarlane would be doing these Rocky figurines. In other words, tiny statues. Oh, I was so excited when he said he was going to be doing figures, but then I found out they were figurines or little baby statues. No thanks. Pass. Easy pass for me. I'll be keeping that money for myself. And then NECA comes along, started releasing all these figures for its haulathon. Apparently somebody found these out in the wild. Kirby and then Baxter Stockman from the, comic book line. I mean, I don't know if I want to pick these up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I have been picking up some of this particular, the comic book line, the Xmen and Laird comic book line. But I don't know if I'll be picking these up. We'll have to see. And then they've also got the, kind of, jazzed up turtles here. I mean, this feels like a very niche set of turtles. So I probably will not be picking up this particular set of turtles either. So I think that this haulathon, I am safe. Mark me safe from haulathon 2024, NECA haulathon 2024. I'm not going to need that. Anyways, guys, what a week with the two, pickups there. Just a fantastic week. I'm having a ton of fun sharing the hobby with you guys, sharing the review about the Humvee with you guys. It's again, thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. Thank you for sharing my excitement when we get out into the wild and find some of these things. I like to film it, so that way when people ask, why do you do this? And they don't understand, I guess they don't understand fishing, or I guess they don't understand, the weirdest thing is that a lot of people get shopping for clothes or stuff like that, or, a good deal. But when you put the equation of toy in it, they're like, what? They're very confused. I don't know. But I am having a ton of fun doing this. This hobby always brings a smile to my face, except for when there's bullies in it or silly people in it. Then I just tend to, and I hope you guys do the same. Any losers or whiners or people that complain about the hobby, they just need to take a time out or a break somewhere. If you don't have a smile on your face while you're doing this hobby, you're doing it wrong. It's a hobby. It's supposed to be enjoyable. Don't get upset about it. And all those other knuckleheads, just throw them to the side. Bye. So, guys, thanks for joining me. If I've inspired you, if I've entertained you, if I've amused you, go ahead and maybe throw me a like and a subscribe. You know what? We haven't done a riddle in a while. We haven't done that in a while. I'm going to go ahead and pick out a cool action figure, and on my next review, there'll probably be a riddle on there. So get your riddling brain ready to solve it. And again, the great part about my riddles, if you've been with the channel for a while, is that it's not dependent on chance at all. It's 100% dependent on your knowledge. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these out. Put a smile on your face. Go crack open a toy. Have some fun. Enjoy the hobby.